Nothing feels better than a cleaned up garage. And yes, it did turn dark within 15 minutes. Okay, today we're gonna take a look and do a side-by-side comparison between this $5.99 Pomelo electric skateboard versus this $7.99 Landwheel electric skateboard. This Pomelo board, very similar to the boosted board, got the same type of battery, the same burning logo, and you know, the orange and the black kind of style is very similar to the boosted board. Also, the controller is exactly the same. The Landwheel went for a bit more unique design with a very easy, damn, this is awkward, with a very simple swappable battery. Very nice. You can take out the battery on this one, but it's way more of a fight. The controller for the Landwheel has this slider versus the Pomelo has a wheel, just like the boosted. It looks exactly the same. Personally, after 3 weeks, I really like the wheel boosted board kind of design. Neither of the boards are belt driven. They are both powered with hub motors, which is kind of nice. There's no maintenance, but you do trade responsiveness and acceleration. So that's kind of a bummer. And both of these boards has been sent from GearBest. It's not a paid review. If they suck, I will tell you they suck. The Pomelo is standing slightly taller than the Landwheel with a maple and glass fiber blend deck, and the Landwheel with a full Canadian maple deck. The Canadian maple is very stiff. It's way more flexible. Flexibility test, I think the Pomelo won this one. I think I'm too far away. Okay, let's do a quick practical run with the Landwheel and the Pomelo. Snaps right into place.
Okej, låt mig höja den då så jag åker lite fortare.
Skojar du?
Det är lägst alltså. Det är lägst.
Ja, du vet. Vad springer vi på? 25, 20?
Super nice guy. He really liked the Pomelo board. Alright, let's boot up the Landwheel. We click the button on the controller and click the button right there. Is that it?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go up and down the street and hopefully not crash. Immediately anyways. I will crash. Shit. Close once again. Every time, look at the dork with the GoPro on his head. Okay, smooth riding up and down this road. You can definitely feel some major differences. The Landwheel with a more stiff deck, you feel vibrations a lot more than with the Pomelo with a more flexible deck. So I would say the Pomelo is a more comfortable ride. Okay, acceleration test. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think it's pretty clear that the Landwheel has a lot better acceleration, but the Pomelo board has a lot better responsiveness. Okay, braking test from about the same speed. I would say both boards have pretty terrible brakes. Okay, let's do a final top speed test. Okay, this is top speed. This is top speed on the Pomelo board. Feels kind of comfortable. Skateboard best feeling ever. Top speed on the Pomelo, you know, pretty comfortable, not too slow, not too fast. Top speed on the Landwheel, just crazy. Though I can't say it's not fun, but you know, don't quote me on this, but I think they advertise the motors to be 1100 watts each, so 2200 watts on this board. They advertise it to go 50 kilometers an hour, which is just ridiculous. The Pomelo board is just a cheap Chinese knockoff from the boosted board, but it's hard not to compare it because they are kind of alike. The boosted board goes 22 miles per hour. I clocked this at 35 kilometers an hour. The boosted board has a 7 miles range. This has around 10 kilometers. I don't mean to be offensive to anyone who has a boosted board. I know there's a lot more to having consideration. This has 2 hub motors versus the boosted board that is powered by belt drives. So you get a lot better responsiveness and acceleration and all that. But for $600, you're getting a pretty okay board. So here is the main problem with the Pomelo board. I wanted to purchase a spare battery, and they do have an official website where you can go and check out the products, but you can't actually purchase the products. Okay, now with the Landwheel, I wouldn't say it's a good board, I wouldn't say it's a safe board, and I wouldn't recommend it, and here's why. When I first got this board, the battery inside the controller was so discharged that I couldn't revive it. I actually had to replace it. On the website it says it's water resistant to a certain standard. So I've been doing maybe like 10-15 cycles on this battery, and charge, I actually went out and it was wet asphalt. It was not raining, it was just wet. The next day the board wouldn't start up. It wouldn't start up at all, and I actually had to take it all apart, and I found water on the switch, on the main switch. Right there. So I had to unscrew a bunch of screws, take it all apart, take out the switch and put it in a bag of rice, or just blast it with a heating gun. And to make sure it wouldn't happen again, I actually put silicone inside. I actually put silicone all around the edges, right here, there as well, on the actual switch, you know, just everywhere. Okay, this next one I guess could have been caused by the water inside the electronics. I don't know, but I feel like I should say it because I know it could happen to someone else. I never really caught it on video though. So here's what happens. You can be driving along on full throttle for a couple of seconds, usually in the acceleration where you want to accelerate. And if you use the full throttle for too long, the board will basically not just shut off the motors, but it will automatically initiate the brakes. And you know, and ever since I never really trusted the board. The battery, you're not gonna cover any major distances on this 3200 milliamp hour battery. It's a bit small. Alright, let me know if you found this review helpful, and have an awesome day. Bye.